Colorado Proposition 114 certainly expected to pass, so it looks like the wolves will indeed be reintroduced to our state over the next few years. It was an incredibly tight vote on the ballot measure. Look at the numbers. The yeses and nos separated by fewer than 30,000 votes. The extremely tight vote also highlighting the divide on this issue between urban and rural voters. Our Jeff Todd looking into what's next for the wolves. Jeff, a lot more has to be done before they are released into the wild.
Jim, there are some parameters in this law, but really how we get there, it's quite open-ended. Colorado Parks and Wildlife told me today this process is just starting before paws are potentially on the ground in 2023. One big hurdle the agency is going to have, bringing together people that were on both sides of this ballot issue.
Ultimately, people will really determine where wolves can live.
One of the first steps the state will have to take is looking into habitat and prey base for the apex predator to thrive in western Colorado.
The best habitat for wolves would be public wildlands where there's abundant prey and open space and less potential conflict with people.
But beyond the animals, there will be a significant impact to people and livelihoods.
Wolves impact things that people really value, whether that's positively or negatively.
Dr. Rebecca Nemec and other researchers planted that seed in February.
We brought together 31 key stakeholders into the room to have a conversation about how to reduce social conflict moving forward over wolves.
The hope is that an inclusive process with a wide range of voices can lead to the best plan for Colorado's wolf reintroduction.
How do we run a compensation program that addresses ranchers' needs? There'll also have to be decisions made about how wolves are managed on the landscape and how many wolves are reintroduced.
Dr. Nemec and other experts are hoping to work with CPW biologists as a new plan for wolves develops.
People will have strong emotions to this, and those emotions won't go away.
We talked to some ecologists who said that it's probably going to be a few dozen wolves from the northern Rockies that are reintroduced in Colorado. There's no exact blueprint at how to do this, but different plans that have been used at Yellowstone National Park and the state of Idaho may help guide Colorado. Reporting live tonight, Jeff Todd covering Colorado First.